You wanna rock? This is a show. Jay the Prophet, but it's a show.
Yo, what's going on? This JP from the Good in the Hood. We got some news today. Well, we got the news yesterday. RFK, Shanahan, his VP, let's just start it off. His VP was on a podcast, and she pretty much said her concerns about RFK not being able to win and maybe not being able to get that 5% they needed to actually progress this third party, right? So she also confessed that, said it cost a lot of money to do this, right? And we all know that RFK is getting sued in New York, Pennsylvania, other states by the DNC to keep him off the ballot.
I had to come here because the Democratic Party is suing me in Pennsylvania. And by the way, tomorrow I'm going to Mineola, Long Island, because they're suing me there too. They're suing me all over the country.
So, and look, that's just laying the groundwork for what I'm about to tell you. RFK is potentially, rumor has it, that he will be sponsoring, endorsing the Trump campaign, right?
Risk of Kamala Harris win, or you could walk and you could join forces with Donald Trump. When you say join forces, Nicole, what do you mean specifically?
Well, this idea of a unity party, an idea of us coming around these principles of fighting for liberty in this country, fighting for our children's health. We have the worst chronic health crisis in the world right now. Over 50% of children are diagnosed with some chronic disease. This is unconscionable. Yeah. And we are willing to work with anyone who is sincere in their endeavor to fix and address this issue.
Do you believe the Trump campaign and Trump himself is sincere? Do you see a home? You talk about this as being Bobby's decision. Do you see a home for RFK Jr. in the Trump administration, Health and Human Services, something to that extent?
I would fully support it. I would fully support a strong partnership dedicated to this issue. A lot of people comment that in his first term he didn't accomplish many of the things that mothers really were hoping he would do. Made some big mistakes around the pandemic. However, I think that he is sincere. Yeah, I do.
And to what cost? To why? Is it to ruin his credibility? For no reason, to once Trump gets elected and he gets blamed for Trump getting elected? I think not. I have a clip of Donald Trump Jr. pretty much saying what he believes should happen to what he believes RFK should do after he endorses Trump, which would be joining the cabinet, right? We'll save that. We'll save that part for later. Actually, let's play the clip right now.
Just on a closing note here, RFK Jr. for CIA director. Come on.
I like that.
We got Mike Walls right here. We got Mike Walls right here. He's on Intelligence Committee.
How about the FDA? How about HHS? Listen, there's a lot of places you could. There's a lot of places that a guy like that I think could do. Great, or sort of a general Overwatch. So I can think of a dozen roles I'd love to see him in, and I think it'd be.
You heard that. CIA, FDA, HHS, any one of those, RFK can make a difference, right? And what got me on this today is that I saw RFK trending, I saw CIA director trending, and Twitter is going crazy over this. They are going crazy over this. They want to see RFK as a CIA director, and I think this can actually change the landscape of this election. RFK joining the Trump campaign to be a truth teller, to expose the lies. Yeah, we all know what happened to his uncle. We all know what they told us. We all know what we know now, right? Let's not speak too much on it because I heard YouTube is taking videos down. But the Mossad, nuclear weapons in Israel, the shooter wasn't the shooter. The building he got shot from was owned by certain people that would have benefited more if JFK wasn't there. And the dude missing. I'm not sure if y'all seen the video where the rumor has it, or facts have it, that the driver actually hit JFK. So, will we get more of the story behind Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, JFK, and maybe even figure out if the most recent Trump assassination attempt had something to do with the CIA. So we'll see. But it's very interesting where we stand right now, where Kamala Harris may be going up against a Trump RFK, not ticket, but RFK administration. Because we all know RFK is a way bigger name than JD Vance and will draw in more of the independent votes if he is seen as being part of the administration, especially in an important role like CIA. And I don't know if they'll do the FBI, HHS, you know what I mean? One of those roles, right? So we'll see where it plays out. But I did want to break that to you that RFK, the CIA director, is trending. Twitter is screaming at the top of their lungs. I've yet to see anything on YouTube about it. I don't know if they're suppressing the videos or not. So I decided to make a video. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.
This J to the Prophet, this a show. You wanna rock, this a show. Hear it talk, this a show. Your favorite rapper got locked, police robots on the block. Parents, she called the cops, this a show. Hot topics with a plot, the slaves who made your watch, the system that stay on top, this a show. If corruption is your option, you tired of all the props, to like, subscribe, and watch, this a show. You wanna rock, this a show. J the Prophet, this a show.